And so we return to Expeditions Conquistador. Last time, we did the Torment goal, and basically finished that all off. And all our other goals are now complete. So, basically, I've run out of stuff to do. But not really. What's going to happen here is we're actually going to get a little bit of like a sort of, continuation with the Esteban and Leander conflict. And that's going to happen. So what's going to happen here, I'm just going to run out of town here a little bit, and we're just going to get this sort of event that's going to happen, regardless of whether you want to or not. I'll actually mosey off into the jungle a little bit here. So when you make camp for the first time after, completing the event, something's going to happen. I notice, by the way, that all my guys are at full morale. They're all at 7s, so that's great. I want these guys to get 2 morale each, or 2 meat each, so that they can increase their morale, hopefully. I'm going to have you do some preserving, and we'll have one of the doctors do preserving. And those other guys are just doing a little bit of tinkering for me to get this stuff done. Volantis work on this, that's great. We'll let her keep doing that, and Sentra's going to just keep working on that for now. Let's get this going. So camp. Abduction. You're sitting down to have dinner when your men were suddenly shouting and screaming noises from the jungle. It makes everyone jump to their feet and reach their weapons. Investigate the noises. The sounds are coming from the outer perimeter of the camp, where you've posted Isabel Uranus and Daniela Hernandez to keep watch. You bring a handful of troops and hurry out there, but you're too late. Daniela is lying on the ground in a pool of her own blood, gasping for air and clutching a stomach wound. Isabella is nowhere to be found. Are you alright? What happened here? The wounded scout splutters and spits out in her words. It was Esteban, the Hitapilla. He took her there. Daniela gestures weakly into the jungle. Macho Dios, we must follow. Come. You call a couple of servants over to move Daniela back to the camp. Then you and your people set off into the jungle, struggling to keep track of the boot prints in Esteban as people in the mushy earth. You put the speed above precision and take a few chances along the way, and soon you catch up to Esteban's people. There's a half dozen of them waiting for you in the front of your tents in a small clearing where they must have made camp before they attacked you. It's as good a place as any for a showdown. Stop right there, Danielle. Let Esbella go, Esteban. She has no stake in this. She was just following my orders. A strong hint of desperation creeps in Esteban's voice. I'm not doing this to get to you, Danielle. These are all the people I have left after you murdered my troops in that goddamn ravine. When that self-obsessed bastard Leander betrayed me and fell into my back. I need to curry favor with the Tano, and Isabella here is my ballast. Let her go and we can settle this like civilized people. I'm afraid that is impossible now. Esteban says something to his second-in-command, then his troops begin to move forward across the clearing. Esteban himself vanishes back through the camp into the jungle behind him. So, begin the battle. Now note that because Daniela and Isabella were, in that sort of, event there, they're not in this, like, sort of list, so Daniela and Isabella aren't available to be used here. But I can use Gabrielle, I can use, Reina, I can use Rita, I can use, basically everyone else but those two people, basically. And more or less we're just going to bring these guys in, I'll bring one of the doctors in, and we're just going to go to battle. And we'll get revenge! Revenge for my abducted comrade. So, you start off with your 6 guys here. And you basically have to fight 6 guys here. So you got yourself a scout, a veteran warrior, sergeant soldier, man-at-arms soldier, veteran hunter, and a man-at-arms doctor. So you got basically 5 guys here and 1 scout over here. And there's some barricades to worry about over here. So more or less we're attacking him. And I want to be very careful because I think there is a few traps to worry about. But we'll worry about that, as we go along. I think for the most part we're going to leave our guys in the formation they sort of are right now. I'm not sure, but I think the best way of approaching the camp is to come from this side over here. Take out the scout first, basically. And then, like, let them funnel up for the barricades, hopefully, as a result of, you know, going over here. So, first things first. This guy, he's got a darkness penalty because we're fighting in darkness, so we'll try to aim shot. This will help out a little bit. And more or less, we're just going to get our guys over here in this direction. And note that basically I'm running these guys over here. And you can run over here. We'll run you over here. And a doctor can take a nice big running stride all the way over to here. You know what, let's have Reyna go up here. Alright, so this guy's going to come down and say hi, and then these guys are just going to sit over there. Interesting, that guy actually walked into the fire. Notice that this guy's got walk your shots, so I've got to really watch out for that. Walk your shots is really dangerous on enemies. Oh. The scout came up. He did smoke bomb. So basically, you know, we're going to try and kill this guy first. He shouldn't be too hard to kill. Heal up Reyna, please. And I'm just going to have these guys just sort of, you know, wander around this guy here a little bit. I use both the soldiers as the swords here because they do less damage, I guess. And we can basically move, let's see. I sort of want to watch out for his torch here, but I want to get to these barricades quickly enough. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to basically move my scout up to here. Then I'm just going to, you know, check for traps a little bit here. So we can move like this way. And it doesn't seem like there's any traps like immediately around the torch here, so I can move her all the way up to there. And these guys are going to start, you know, pouring up in this direction over here. Without much issue of being attacked. And let's see here. This guy's, you know, out next to the torch, so a little bit of chance of hitting him, perhaps. Maybe. It's a long shot, but I mean, he's got a better chance of being hit than anyone else right now. And we'll move you up to here. So basically, the scout's scouting right now. As humorous as that is. Attacks Rita. Attacks my hunter. Attacks Rita. Oh. Attacks my scout. And now their warrior's coming out to play. Interesting. So he moves this guy out to my scout over here. Okay, that's actually pretty good because I can move this guy all the way up here and stun him. So, boink. That's out of the way. And if I want to, I can move Rita up to here and take a swipe. Have the scout take a swipe. And I'll move the doctor up to here and do a restore on my scout. This guy, I'm going to move him basically over here to stay out of the flames. And take a shot. And that's like, you know, just sort of asking for, you know, a little bit of luck there, but oh well. And then you can go over here. And you could go after people over there, I guess, but let's try and get him, the warrior out of the way. And that's done. So, 2 guys are down, most of my guys are pretty healed. And now we're just going to be charging into their camp now. Whoop, he tried to hit my doctor again, the scout. And he stunned me, the bastard. But you know what, this is great if they keep funneling out like this, because it makes it very easy to kill him. 1. 2. And I'll try this with quick shot. Because I can kill him if I'm lucky. So there goes their soldier again. He's out of the picture. I'm going to have the hunter do a little bit of spying now. So he's going to walk over here. And look at that, there's a couple cow traps, but who cares? I don't care if I walk on cow traps with this guy. He's like, you know, he's looking for these fangs basically right now. You can walk over to here and try to take a swipe at the barricade. And a doctor can just, you know, mosey on over here. And why not? We'll just take a shot here. The smoke screen's gone. And look at that. You move another guy into the kill position. Oop. Alright, let's kill this guy. 1. 2. 3. And then we'll have, hopefully a little bit of luck here. Take a shot. Nope. Oh well. Now, I've got a bit of a little partial cover to worry about here, but we're just going to move the hunter here. And basically, it's going to walk him right into the camp where he can fire at this guy. And now, these guys are just going to funnel inside. 1. Hiya! 2. You can walk in here. And this soldier basically can walk around a really far distance, so let's make sure the doctor here is sort of out of the way a little bit. And then you can walk all the way over here. And hiya! Alright, let's finish these guys off. I'm going to have you run around the doctor here. And then 1. And we'll have 2. Three. 4. And just for chuckle's sake, critical hit. Bye-bye. So there goes expeditions like the last remaining troops, so to speak. When all of Esteban's people are dead, your troops quickly loot their bodies and check the tents for their useful equipment and valuable personal effects. The haul is better than expected and includes a couple of oil lanterns that you might double as projectiles during a battle. One of your people runs off into the jungle to look for Esteban himself, but he soon comes back. Esteban is long gone. You return to your camp, and your people quickly spread the word of what happened in the jungle. Mercedes Vela comes up to your side and asks for your attention. There is only one group on Hispaniola that Esteban and Gallego might turn to for help. Do you remember the ritual site that we found empty in the mountains along the northern coast? The Caribs that use that site are the only tribe that Esteban could use against us. The Taino have always been quite hospitable and friendly to us since Columbus' first arrival, and easy to conquer. The Caribs have rejected our presence on the island and have so far eluded our grasp. Why would Esteban need Esbilla to appease them? Mercedes adopts a grim expression. The Caribs have a cruel tradition for cannibalism and human sacrifice. To bring them one of their oppressors as a sacrifice to their pagan gods, well, it would be seen as a powerful gift. They would follow him anywhere after that. How long do we have? The moon is full in a fortnight. I would guess that when the sacrifice will take place. So basically we're told that, essentially, we've got 13 days left, or else Esteban's going to sacrifice Isabel to the dark gods. And by the way, you got a little bit of experience from all that, so that's great. So, now we're basically just going to make our way back up to the ritual site. And we'll deal with, you know, Esteban. Let's go up this way. And why not we'll pick up this stuff here. If it's on the way, I'll pick it up, I guess. Time is not too much of an essence on this like little goal here, so you don't worry about it too much, but you don't want to be like screwing around too much trying to, you know, pick up stuff as you're making your way along to free Isabella. Essentially, going after this pig out here is kind of, you know, stupid, but whatever. There's a town of Santiago over there. Alright, let's see here. So, lots of meat. Everyone's going to get double meats to eat for tonight. Notice that she's got fatal ballistic trauma, so she has to be, you know, helped out immediately. And we don't need to go hunting tonight, so you guys are on preserving duty. You're on preserving duty. And camp. So basically it'll give you like this, you know, 12 days until this is done. Alright, so we're just going to come here now, I guess, and pick up a few more equipment, I guess. Pick up a little more equipment. And yeah, we're going to hold off on leveling anyone until we get to 600 experience, so I can get my lieutenant, my first lieutenant. Do that, and let's give Valentin the rest of the equipment over here, I guess. And why not? We got a little bit more, so Silver, you get one. Alright, onward. So the ritual site is over here, and this is where it basically plays its role in the campaign, so to speak. With Esteban. Your lead supply cart, weakened under the stress of a lengthy travel, has split its rear axle, halting the caravan in its tracks. Your people give the cart a cursory examination. We can repair the cart, but it takes several hours. If we need to get moving right away, we could take a pole from a halberd or similar and use that as a makeshift axle. That might work. So what I want to do here is basically spend one equipment to fix the axle. And as a tip, you can like do this first. You and your crew, in an instance of engineering ingenious, use a shaft of halberd to replace the axle. The makeshift part will last until nightfall, at which point the servants will have ample time to find a fitting replacement for the jungle. So basically that'll like save us time. It'll cost us one equipment, but I got plenty of equipment at this point, so it's worth doing. Alright, let's get off the beaten path here a little bit. Make camp. You can do more tinkering, so get to work here. Hunting, 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 and hunting. And everyone gets 1 ration. Oof, lost a few rations to wild animals. Fever can be really bad when you have lots of stuff like I do right now, but I don't have anywhere to store it, so... You know what, we should probably just go to the fishing village up here. Very, very long road, but whatever. Here's the fishing village. And I think we're going to trade some medicine for some equipment. That'll do. And I'll basically put the equipment on survey here again, I guess. Put on the right person, you know, right equipment there too. And onward! They certainly do give you enough time to get up here, so you shouldn't have too much worry about not getting there in time. 5 more days, good. Lost some medicine, that's gonna suck. Medicine's gonna be really crucial, by the way, for this fight, because I'm gonna be using a lot of it. And I mean I'm gonna be using a lot of medicine in this fight. Alright, let's go. Leave these guys as is for now. My scout's slowly getting better, which is good. And I'll note, by the way, that we've got 9 days left. We're pretty much already here, so I can almost make out the, you know, the thing in the distance, I think. Excellent. A little bit more to preserve. Let's have you do preserving, and you can do preserving with her. And there we go. She's completely recovered from her injuries, so our scout's back in, you know, tip-top shape. And now we're up to the ritual site. So here's the ritual site. You return to the ritual site in the mountains that you previously found empty. This time smoke rises from the plateau among the rocks. So you can ride forth with the fury of the gods, but actually say cautiously approach as a, you know, opinion here. Creeping up to the ritual site with a few troops behind you, you easily spot Esteban holding Isabella by the collar, her arms tied behind her back. The poor soldier could barely stand upright. Her head dropped forward and numerous cuts and bruises paint her skin with dark red-purple patterns. Esteban is shouting angrily at a large group of Carib tribesmen gathering around him. You animals, you sons of bitches, disgusting savages, filthy cowards. We have an understanding. She had not to be harmed before the sacrifice. You kill a woman fine, but you get it over with. Look at the poor girl. Look what you've done to her. Wait and see what happens. After a bit of back and forth between the tribe and Shaman and Esteban, they managed to calm him down. They then lead him over to a crude stone altar stained with blood. The Shaman draws the knife and hands it to Esteban. It's clearly meant to be an honor, perhaps an apology for damaging Esteban's property, but the giant looks at the knife in dismay. Teresa scoots over to beside you and whispers in an urgent tone. They're going to sacrifice Isabel. We must intervene now before it's too late. So your troops look ready to jump out and raise hell. Step out and confront Esteban. You step out from a hiding spot and command everyone to stop. Everything immediately does, and all eyes fix on you. Danielle Fuchsa, we meet again. I've asked around about since our last encounter. I've heard the most impressive things. Let Isabel go. You've left a few of my people alive and awake. Do you enjoy the slaughter? You've always we are not always in control. We fight, and if fight ends, you know that. The channel will stand up to their oppressors, and you're the one who knocks them down. Is that the order of things? Well, I'm standing up now. I think you've earned a swing at me. Let's see if you can knock me down. First, release Isabella. She has no stake in this. Oh, on the contrary, the Senora is the utmost diplomatic importance. She was going to demand this tool to finally subjugate the native tribes on this island. What are you raving about, or he's easily capable of doing that without her? Why did you come here, Danielle? So you basically say to explore, to bring culture, to find fortune and glory. Let's just say we're going to explore to entertain the wild and try lands, or to bring culture or whatever here. There is culture here already. In many ways, it's better than what you bring. Did you ever learn about the culture of Latino before you decide to crush it? Well, I will halt the spread of civilization. It has come here, but it will come no further. Don't be a fool. You're much too late. We've got Santa Maria and Santiago. They will hold out against you, and they will continue to grow when you're gone. I will never be gone. Stop your foolish crusade, Esteban. Call your men, let Isabel go, and join me. Come with me to the mainland. This island will be fully Spanish. It's only a matter of time. The mainland is virgin. That is wild and untamed. This penalty is not lost. I will prove it to you. I will crush you, and I will crush those who came before you. Then I will gather the tribes, and I will crush Santiago too. Perhaps, sensing your debate is getting to Esteban, Esteban draws a knife from her boot and plunges it as deep into Hughesman's chest as it will go. Esteban howls out in pain and momentarily releases his hold on Espila, but just as he wriggles out of the giant's reach, Espina's sword comes slashing down and tears right through her uniform, painting an arc of blood across the ground. Without a sound, Espila collapses to the ground, and for briefest moments all seems silent. Then all hell breaks loose, and your people raise their weapons and hurl themselves at Espina's tribal allies. So it's battle time. It's time to kill this brute for once and for all. I'm going to bring in the Scholar, Gabriel. We're going to bring in Reina and Rita. I'll bring in the Doctor. And I'm also going to bring in the other Hunter, I think, for this fight. Because it is sort of long range, and it'll benefit me a little bit to have a long range person. Let's go to Burial and take her equipment off, I guess. And let's just get this going. Alright. So preparation phase, we start here in like, the end of the ravine over here. And then everyone else is over here. And we have a warrior, a trapper, a warrior, a warrior, a warrior, a trapper, a shaman, and Esteban. And notice that he's got a shield and sword. If you recall from last time, I think he was using a polearm. Or maybe it's a little bit different. I don't know. I can't remember what he used last time. But we're just going to beat him down. Send the guys in. Now, note that I got, like, a highly ranged crew here. We're going to let them come to us more or less here. And first things first, the Scholar is going to come out to at least here. And notice how, like, I'm out of range of these guys. So, they really do have to get really close to us to, for me to really shoot at them. Miss. Luckily, however, this person who's got the bow can actually hit at long range, so there's 35% chance to hit. And I missed it anyways, but oh well. Okay, these guys are going to walk up over to here. And right there. And now they charge. Now note that this can be a very difficult battle because he's got 6 warriors. And 6 warriors are nothing to scoff at. He's also got Esteban, but Esteban's just a brute, so nothing to really worry about him. Also note that because of, basically the map's so big and long here, it actually takes them a while to get into range of me. So they can only like march, 2 tiles away, even at like where I came from. Very long map. Oh, I was wrong. One guy can get to me. Alright, this guy's the priority to kill, I guess, so shoot him. And I want, basically want these guys to back off now, at least, somewhat. Step forward and shoot. And back off. Shoot. And back off. And let's have you do a swipe. And then you'll just throw your daggers at his face. So there goes one guy. And now we're just going to retreat back here a little bit, so... Nice, I got hit. Doctor goes back here. The scout is going to go, let's say right here. And the soldier is going to back up over here. Probably should have put the scout right there, but oh well. And now, basically, they keep, running up toward us. Oh, I got poisoned. That's not good. One hit. Oh, he's gonna sneak me. Ow. There's a flanking strike on me. Esteban misses with his rifle. Another hit to Rita. Rita's taking a beating here, but oh well. Alright. This guy's going down next, so 1. And let's have the doctor, or... Let's see, I basically want to have distraction go off here, so that these guys do less damage. You can go right there. I want the, this hunter, I think, to basically run up to this guy and stab him in the face. And I'll move you right here. The doctor's going to do a heal on Rita right now. And that's just, to make Rita hold out a little bit longer. Rita's going to basically do a stun on this guy here. So he can't attack. You are going to... Let's see here. Let's walk up Gabriel right to here and do 2 quick shots on this guy. Damn it, 1 miss. There's a hit. And now I'm going to use the scout basically to walk up toward this trapper so he can't use, range attacks without attack opportunity hitting him. Let's put basically you right there. Oh, he's going to walk around the shaman. Basically, they can walk around over here. Oh, sneak. Ow. Ow. And he goes after my Sculler again. Alright, let's do some damage. Sculler will do coordinated attack, so he can do extra damage. You're going to finish this guy off, hopefully. So there goes that guy. I'm going to have Gabriel walk right here and do a critical strike at this guy's face. Big hit. You'll finish this guy off. Let's have the Sculler, no, not the Sculler, this guy here. Essentially we'll run over to maybe here. And take a shot at the shaman. And miss, of course. I'm going to have you walk right there. And I want my scout to get healed up here, I guess. Because the scout's next to Esteban, who can do a lot of damage. Now, you haven't seen this used, but here's maybe a good time to use the lantern. I'm going to use the lantern on this guy right here. And lanterns basically just put fire on the field. And this is actually kind of interesting because it'll actually block line of sight for archers. So basically, that's actually a barrier. And also, yeah, it burns people too if you put it on top of them. But right there is a partial barrier to block that guy a little bit. This guy is just going to walk up to here, I think. And hopefully it won't burn. Put a doctor up there too. And as Esteban comes back, my soldier gets stabbed. My hunter gets hit. Esteban stuns my scout. Notice how it's like he's burning now, so feel the burn, so to speak. Alright, you're going to get healed. And you're just going to back off. The hunter here is going to not use her turn yet. I'm going to have Rita do flawless defense, and that's going to raise her defense up for this like little bit here. You're just going to do distraction, and you reduce their damage. And then the hunters. You are going to do a quick shot at close range twice. One miss. Damn it, don't miss twice. Now you're going to run away, because I don't want her being anywhere near that big fire that's, you know, blossoming right there. And I'm just going to fire to Shannon with you again. And I'll back you up like one. Oh, they're right. It doesn't really matter who I have right there, I guess. Mercedes, go right there. You've already poisoned, so if he poisons you, it won't matter as much. And notice that they're burning now, so the burning's happening. And apparently they restored him. Ow. Well, I knew Rita's was going to take hits here, so this is all fine. And now I'm in fire. Feel the burn. And yeah, it burns. Okay, Rita needs to get out of here real fast. This guy needs to go down. So what's going to happen, I'm going to basically go swipe. Swipe. And Gabriel, or no, we're going to have the bow hunter go after this guy because he's got more archer power. Oh, damn it, you missed anyways. Move here. Should probably be using you to try and get more damage, so, you know. Well, whatever. Move here. And I'm missing with my ranged guys at bad points. Very bad points. Oh well. So what's going to have to happen here? I gotta move Rita away from all this fire, so... essentially, I'm gonna have to take the attack of opportunity from this guy. And it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna move you all the way over here, I guess. And the scout can just sneak away a little bit here, so... move here. And let's see, I'm going to have you basically just, you know... should have done this earlier, but whatever. Miss anyways. So that's sort of badly played. I should have had the Scholar do a lot more there, but oh well. No one's dead yet. Burn! Burn! Oh, he cursed me. Oh, my scout took another hit. Oh, he's burning! That is funny. Uh-oh. Good. Alright, you're actually no longer poisoned, which is very nice. But, I got a big raging fire now to worry about. And Esteban's over here, too. Let's have you, heal up Rita. You're gonna actually walk over to Esteban and stun him in the face. Go right there. Hit him in the face. Distraction. Go right there. And now, hopefully this hits. Boom! Down goes Esteban. Okay, go over here. And then these guys over here. Let's see, I'm gonna have you basically go after the shaman if possible. Nope, can't hit him. So hit that guy instead. And hopefully this guy can't be hit here. But you know what? Let's just make sure he doesn't get hit. I'm going to move the Gabriel right there. You right here. And now, basically, this guy can't hit the scout. There's no way he can get through all that damn... You know, there's too many people in the way. Way too many people. Burn, 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 burn. So this is how lanterns work. Ooh! Don't go down, Scholar, don't go down! I'm gonna burn out at this point, so it only lasts for so long. Coordinate attack. Take a swipe. I'm gonna have damn it. But anyhow, this guy's basically got to run around, I think, over to here. I need someone to get up to this guy over here. So... Scout's gonna have to finish off this guy. And you're just gonna have to run over to this guy here. Ow. And there goes the fire. Alright, let's see. I've got to get this guy killed, and I think I should do it on his turn, so... 1. 2. So there's a flawless victory. The battle is over. You stand in what was once a pleasant mountain plateau. Now blood stains the grass of a nasty brown color. Esteban lies in the middle of the carnage, his arms twitching across his heavy heaving chest. As you come closer, Esteban turns his head to look at you, then pulls himself up in the same position. His weapon is broken, his arm is destroyed, he's defeated. So basically you can talk to him a little bit here. Was it worth it? He thinks on it for a while, then he slowly shakes his head. No, all my troops, the whole tribe, your Isabella, no it wasn't. So you can basically say, join me, Esteban, any last words, get up, leave, I never want to see you again. Now, I think if you were Kickstarter for this game, you could say, join me, Esteban, he could actually join you here, but because I'm not, I cannot, I'm done, you've beaten me. So basically you can, like, with these right here, but let's just say, get up, go leave, I never want to see your face again. He looks confused, like he doesn't comprehend. You're free to go, get out of my sight. Or, I'm sparing your life, Esteban, though I'm sure you deserve it. When he finally realizes that you mean it, the giant man gets back to his feet with more than a little effort. He's heavily wounded. Thank you for your mercy. Our road may never cross again, but I will remember, nevertheless. Ikoninos. There's one thing. Stop Leander. Her troops betrayed us and you let them escape. She sent those Mars to burn down a Taino village in Hirage. It's too late to prevent that. With the rest of her people, she's going to attack Santo Domingo. Noriega won't be able to stand in her way. Without another word, he limps off into a jungle and disappears. Hopefully for good. No ordinary man could survive entering a jungle alone with wounds like that, but Esteban is no ordinary man with anyone reckoning. So, look for Isabella. You find Isabella being carried off the battlefield by two of his servants. She's alive, but is pretty bad shape. She will require careful medical attention to get back on her feet. The rest of your people are returning on the caravan one by one. Overall, it looks like you've got out of it pretty well. Your servants are going over the bodies, bringing salvage equipment, food, medicine, and valuable trinkets back to the cars. So, big, massive haul. Esteban's defeated. That's done. And now we basically have these final two things to do. These are the final goals, by the way. And I got enough experience to level up someone, so we'll do that in the next episode. For now, I think this is good enough. Take care, and I hope you've enjoyed.